What's up, everybody watching on their computers, smartphones, tablets, or their TVs? This is Andy, and welcome to another edition of Andy Plays. Alright, so why are we playing Red Dead Redemption again? For the long-time viewers that have been through this channel for a very long time, and they may be questioning, wait a minute, didn't we play this game a very long time ago? I'll actually answer that question. We actually did play this game a long time ago. In fact, I'm going to put right now in the description the first time we actually played this game way back in 2018, and that was to commemorate the 100th episode of Andy Plays. And given that, I'm just going to say it. I mean, I lose track of how many episodes we do in this series. And I know that we are currently up to episode 406. And, you know, this is going to feel good to have some familiarity. But we are playing it on the PS4. And you may be wondering, did they remaster this game for the PS4? Because didn't we play this on the PS3 a couple years ago? Yes. I actually got this game during the holidays, believe it or not. It's just that I was so excited about the January games for Sony and getting Uncharted done. And I really want to start playing the female Uncharted next week. I'm going to try my best to do it, because if we have to take a pause on Andy Plays, then there's always a way I can resume Uncharted whenever, or maybe figure out the taping schedule going forward for once a month. But guys, I'm just so excited we get to finally play. We get to play this. Now, keep this in mind. When they remastered this game, Rockstar, they have the Undead Nightmare. So I'm hoping in the fall we can play Undead Nightmare on the PS4. So, with that out of the way, let's get started. Yes, so I want to create a new save point. Yes. So there you go. I mean, here's the PS4. We're just going to turn up our sound card. Now, there are mixed things. Oh, this game was $50 when it came out, but I got this game for like 20 bucks, I think. I mean, it looks like it's the same PS3 graphics, but here we go. It's a steamboat! I don't know why it looks darker on your screen. I'm going to make the brightness a little bit better, so you'll notice it as we go along in this video. Okay, here we go. There, now it looks a lot better. I do apologize for that. Now you'll be able to see this screen a little bit brighter. Good thing I can do this on the fly, right? Yeehaw!
for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Sadly, that's true.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
Huh.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Go to the saloon. I want to take a look at the train station. Oops. Definitely a good start. I mean, we do have our free roam controls. A bed. Sorry to be intrusive there. Thought there was a bathroom. Wanted to see what the old-time bathrooms look like. Oh, that door opens. Oh. Trying to connect to the grid. Not bad. Oh!
I don't feel too good.
Southwestern Railroad Company. Oh, not off to a good start, now are we?
Mr. Marston, over here!
Ah, great. Please tell me I don't think what's going on here.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
This is fantastic.
You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Orleans.
Hey! Watch it!
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
No!
Ain't no time to be stretching your legs, mister. We gotta get to the fort. Really?
Come on!
Yeah, yeah. Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like these Glenn. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah. Well, it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guy.
Man, I don't want to go too fast.
That's right.
Oh, I guess this is where Ford got the idea for the Mustang.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither.
A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind them up like a clock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Ha!
Times are changing fast. That's for sure. Come on.
So who's this friend you're looking for?
Nobody you need to concern yourself with.
Never you mind all my questions, Mr. Marston. I just reckon you might be barking at a knot heading for the fort.
We'll see when we get there.
Well, I sure as hell ain't sticking around. Fort Mercer ain't no place for an old man like me to be a dawdling around.
Come on.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Sorry, horsey.
Let's go. Whoa.
Deal.
Oh.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
What a jerk.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, this is Fort Mercer.
done for you? Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
Oh boy. It's going
You
down.
always think I was born yesterday. You
Ah!
always did think I
No!
was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Oh boy.
Bill, please.
This is not gonna
They want
end
to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
well. Oh boy. This is not gonna end well.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
Implore?
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge!
Oh boy.
No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well,
Poor John.
This is not good. Oh boy. I now remember this part of the story. So I just wanted to see, like, if it felt like the PS3 guy. And so far it did. Yep. We got our first trophy.
Well, you're alive.
so it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here.
Ha.
What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have.
Oh boy.
And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
How do you do?
Where's Bonnie?
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
This weather makes a man happy
Okay,
to be
let's
alive.
see if you can still ride a horse. Come on, it's time for you to see what a real ranch looks like. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace! Giddy up! Come on, boys! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Yeah!
Come on.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaint from me, Miss McFarland. Whoa.
Hitch the horse.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank
All
you.
right. See what happens now.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Oh boy.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
I'm curious who is.
Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
Who do we got?
Let's go.
Giddy up! Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
I wonder why the tails just wagged.
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all.
Alright, let's see if we can dismount the horse.
Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. You got one! That's it, kill those little varmints.
Ugh. How am I supposed to get rid of the rabbits?
You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. You stand a chance.
Alright, there's the last one. Well, we're not gonna get all of them, but at least that was a start.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty
let's
of
see what's
ground
gonna
to
happen
cover.
next.
Cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this.
Well-
Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Come on, boy.
The horse looks like a girl. Just saying.
Yeah.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals. Yes, we got one!
Let's see what happens. Coyote time. Where's the coyote?
Yeah.
Yeehaw!
Hurry! I bet they're going straight to the chicken coop. Nice shot!
Oh, yeah. We'll get it.
Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
Well, that was interesting.
Slow down.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
It's the horse.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Oh, that was interesting. You can sleep in the bed to save your game. Let's save the game. Okay. I'm going to save the game. And that's where we're going to wrap this up. So, this was Red Dead Redemption Remastered. I'm going to play this probably on my off time. Only because, again, I haven't even played the second Red Dead, and I still have that disc. So, yeah, this was fun. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. So next week, we're going to start the Uncharted game with the 2 female protagonists. So that should be very interesting how that's going to end up. Thank you all for watching Andy Plays each and every Sunday. I also want to mention one more thing. February 9th, we're going to play the Super Bowl. So let's see how that ends up, okay?
Hello, mister. You know, Miss
So
Harlan,
until
the Dennis
the
wife?
next one,
I heard she's a witch.
please
A
take
witch.
care.